Joseph Valero, what's up? In today's video, I made for you a CAS video. CAS is CAS and it stands for Create a Sim. So this sim is called Alyssa Martinez and she has the freelance botanist aspiration. So essentially, she wants to be a good gardener, improve her gardening skill, and so on. So the gardening skill in The Sims 4 is very complex, but also very good, and a lot of people really enjoy playing with it. It's very well thought out and well done by EA's part. So this gardening skill, there's a career. I'm pretty sure it came with seasons, and so you have two branches essentially to this career. You can be a botanist, which is really sciencey, and level 10 of the career, which is the max. You can make $420 per hour. Or you can become a floral designer, which is like the artsy side of the career, like plants are art in this career, and you can make a maximum of $350 per hour. The Sims 4 has put in greenhouses recently with the seasons update, and so you can have a greenhouse where your plants will grow all year round, or you can just grow seasonal plants and make your money that way. You can do gardening with a job, and it doesn't have to be the gardening career. You can really kind of go crazy with this one. When you complete the aspiration, the freelance botanist aspiration, you get the naturalist reward trait. And a naturalist essentially doesn't get killed by fire. They're faster at putting out fires, stuff like that. But they can still be killed by fires. I've had it happen, but it's next to impossible. What are the odds, And in a micro home, if you have the tiny living stuff pack, your Sims plants will grow twice as fast, and then you can evolve them twice as fast, and a further evolved plant in The Sims is kind of like evolving a Pokemon. I don't know. It's you evolve it, and then it's better quality, and then people will pay more money for it, and yeah. And also with the gardening skill, you can take a cutting of a plant, and then graft it to another plant, and then it's a mixture. It's you can have a new kind of plant. You can play around with the genetics of plants that way. So I don't know, I think it's all really cool, but I haven't played around with it as much as I would have liked to at this point. When you're starting out gardening, you can use the planter pots, the gardening boxes, and those kind of things, or you can just plant your plants right in the ground in your yard. As long as you don't have an apartment, you can definitely do that. And when you're starting out, you want to either click on your phone, your gardening box, or just the computer to buy seeds, or you can go out into the world that you're in. You can go exploring, and you can harvest plants that are around. So then you have berries or flowers, and then you can plant those, and the seeds will eventually grow into a bush or a tree or an herb, something like that. And the ultimate flex is if you have a cow plant. But the problem with having a cow plant is that the cow plant can actually eat you, which is not if you want your sim to be alive, that's probably not the best. But you do you, I guess. And what else? I guess cow plant is a very big topic, so maybe I'll have to make a whole other video surrounding that topic. I don't know. And then if you're in have a big garden or whatever and you need some help, you can enlist Patchy the straw man, and he's essentially he sits like a scarecrow kind of. Not a Jesus scarecrow, but a scarecrow. He has a hat and overalls and stuff. And so he's an item, and you can place him on your lot, and he will help you tend to your plants and weed them, and if you have problems if they get bugs or whatever, he can help you out. But I mean, he's very, very helpful for gameplay, and a lot of people make all their money in The Sims off of just gardening, which I find very interesting considering there's so many other ways to spend your time in The Sims than just gardening, because it takes such a long time. But, you know, do whatever you want. This Sim, Alyssa Martinez, is also erratic, which is kind of like crazy, doesn't really like follow the rules. She can talk to herself, stuff like that. She sometimes gets in like weird moods that are just unexpected, but it's just because she's erratic. She also has the outgoing trait. She's living for that, I guess. She loves talking to other people, and she's also cheerful. So when she can get cheerful moodlets, which is like when your sim is like something happens to them, they will often get a moodlet. Like if they took a nice bath, they'll sometimes get a playful moodlet. Or if they got a spa treatment, they'll have a moodlet for that, and that affects their emotions, their mood, and so on. So The Sims 4 especially is very marketed towards like having a really good emotion system versus other games were marketed differently. So like that's a really big thing. That's with The Sims 4 especially, and not as much with other games. That comes with downfalls. Like, you know, the base game originally was very bad. Like we didn't have pools, we didn't have ghosts, we didn't have toddlers, we didn't have anything. Like we had fountains but not pools. That doesn't even make sense. You can probably hear yourself right now in this video. You have like forks or something in your hand and you're like banging them together. I don't know. Can't really tell. Okay. And so anyway, this sim, I imagine her going to Foxbury Institute, which is in the world Brightchester. There's 2 universities there, Brightchester University and Foxbury Institute. So Foxbury Institute is more of like an artsier school, but they have like specialized degrees in more STEM subjects, versus Brightchester University is like a STEM school with specialized degrees in art subjects. Which, I mean, I don't really get why they did that, but maybe it's just to like influence you to play with both schools equally and not just have all your gameplay be the same, because let's be real, that makes the game boring. But anyway, Brightchester is the world which the Sims live in, so essentially a world has neighborhoods. Brightchester specifically has 3 neighborhoods, which is like the Brightchester University, the Foxbury Institute neighborhoods, and then there's like one common neighborhood where they're together and everybody can live in harmony, I guess. I don't know. But Sulani, you asked, is also a world. It's just Sulani's like an island world, and you get like mermaids and stuff. And that came with the Island Paradise pack, I'm pretty sure. So obviously, for us to go to university, you need the university pack. And honestly, like if it was an option, I totally would have made Alyssa this sim, a plant sim. And if you don't know, a plant sim, it was introduced with The Sims 2 seasons, and then again with The Sims 3 University. So I mean, I was kind of sad that we didn't get plant sims with The Sims 4 University, because I was a little bit looking forward to that. Not gonna lie, because we didn't get them with seasons, so I would have really expected them with University. And if you don't really know what a plant sim is, which is I assume you don't, it's an occult sim. Occult pretty much just means like supernatural. And in the base game, you get ghosts. Now, you didn't originally, but now you get ghosts. And when you just have Discover University, which is the university pack, you get a servo, which is essentially just a slave that you built using the robotic station, which is, I think, kind of crazy. Like, that we have slaves. I mean, they can be people too. Like, you can just use them as regular people, but there is no purpose was that they're just slaves, which is scary, to be honest. Like, yikes. But you do you, whatever you want. in The Sims, you can do anything. Anyway, Joe, I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in the next video.